Hi everyone! By now you have probably used a lot of the artificial intelligence models, and they all have one common issue. They mostly only generate the text, so they generate your code, they generate your articles, they generate your posts, but they will not reliably post them for you. They will not deploy your applications and do all the other work that you have to do around it. But today I have a tool that will do just that for you. Let's get started. Welcome to Manus. And Manus is a free online tool that breaks the barrier between just generating text and actually doing something. And of course, the normal, let's say, ChatGPT can also search something with Google, but what it will do is it will go to a website and then it will just scrape the contents. So it will not interact with the website. And this is exactly what Manus can do. But I would just like to start with a very brief presentation of what it can actually do. So what I will ask it is, let's say, I will ask it to generate a very simple application that displays me the weather in the US currently. So I'll just say, generate an application that displays the current weather in the US. The app should use commonly available APIs to get the current weather and the forecast for the next week, let's say. I'll just hit enter. I did no changes, and this application is free. So actually you get some credits that refresh every day, and you can also get more credits for inviting some friends. You can find my link in the description of the video, and what I recommend if you want to get some more credits, do post your links in the comments to this video, and then just let's help each other out to get some more credits. Now, what is happening is, what you can see here on the screen is, on the left-hand side, you can see that Manus has generated a kind of a plan, right? So it said, okay, understood, I will start working on the weather application for you. Now, it has generated a plan what it will do, right? It will research weather APIs and plan application architecture, set up the project structure, create frontends, test the application, and deliver final application to the user. You can already see that these are steps that a normal ChatGPT or Gemini wouldn't do. It would just generate you the code, maybe some other instructions how to use it, but you would not get it done. And then you can basically see what is it doing. So right now, it's researching weather APIs and it's planning the application architecture. And what you can see here on the right-hand side, maybe it's a little bit covered by the current webcam. What you can see here, it's the code that it is writing and the actions that it is taking. So if it was right before that researching some websites, you saw that it was just going through some websites here and checking what it can find. Now I will let it work because it takes a few minutes, but I will go back to you once the application is done. So now our application is finished. I must say it has taken 10 to 15 minutes. I had to restart it because it got stuck at a certain point, but the application has been created. We can see it on the Manus computer right here, and we can click visit, and it will take us to our application. So here we have it. We can check now the weather, let's say New York. And we can directly see current weather in New York, when it was last updated, what does it feel like, and then we have here our 7-day forecast. This is what it was able to do completely for free in like 10 to 15 minutes with one sentence of a prompt, right? And this app looks decent. Now, if we go back here, what is truly amazing for me is how it kind of is able to resolve potential issues it encounters. So if we go to the top, right, let's quickly go through all the steps it had to take. So it has set up the project structure, okay, and then it gives you really like kind of comments what it does, right? So it has created a Flask application, and then it has created a front-end user interface. So far everything was working. This was created with React. Usually it does it with React. And then here it started testing. Basically, you also have a series of tests that were executed. You can see that it directly updated the HTML. And here what you can also see is that it encounters some restrictions, right? So it tried to do something on port 5000, but it couldn't do it. And then you directly can see here that to resolve this, I loaded a test server script on port 5001. So it kind of tries to already resolve potential issues. Right, once again, it attempted to free port 5000 by killing processes, but encountered some restrictions due to process type. I have no idea what's going on underneath, but to me, it kind of feels amazing that it's able to resolve such issues, right? I also had cases where it got a certain error in the code, and then it said, oh, I got an error. I will now check what this error is about. I will try to rewrite something, redo it, and then continue. And then it worked fine. Right, here I had to stop it because it seems like it got stuck, but I restarted it, it continued the process. And here it usually asks you if you want to deploy this website publicly, and then it deploys the website publicly. You can share it with the Manus community, and that's it. Another very cool feature that Manus has is it can create slides. So let's say what you can do is ask it to generate a comprehensive PowerPoint presentation about prompt engineering, let's say. And let's click enter. Let's see what it generates. The slides are now done. So let's go through quickly what has happened. Basically, I was watching it a little bit, and it has first created a plan. So kind of made all the research that it needed. It has put the contents into a presentation content.md file that we can go in here and take a look if you wanted to. Autos here. So here we can see the presentation content, and then it basically generated the slides. And the slides we can take a look at here. And now we directly do see them. You can download them. You can also edit them, whatever you want to do. But these slides and the contents looked really good. It's taken a few minutes and we have slides ready. That's really amazing. Maybe you can take a look at what is possible with the edits here. If I can just directly, yeah. That's actually really nice. You can use it here. You can directly edit the slides right here. You can also download them to your computer. I want to show you one more thing. So what I have asked Manus to do is to extract a transcript of a last video from my YouTube channel. And it usually struggles with these. However, if we go down here, what you will see is this knowledge recalled. And this is a very nice option that Manus has. You can go here to the bottom left and click on knowledge. And here you are able to add a piece of knowledge or like a hint to Manus, and it will use it when performing certain tasks. So what you can see here is that I said just YouTube transcript, this name doesn't matter. But what you have here is Manus will use this knowledge when extracting transcripts from YouTube. And then I just say, okay, use an external website to do so instead of going to YouTube and trying to extract the transcript from YouTube. And we can directly see here that it has used this. So it has navigated to the channel, it has found the video, and then when we scroll down, here it said, I attempted to extract the transcript directly from the video page, but encountered a JavaScript error, likely due to incorrect element targeting. I then used a third-party transcript service, successfully generated and copying the transcript. And we can directly see here the transcript in the output window. So this is this knowledge feature. It's a very nice thing if you want to have some repetitive tasks. What I would like to also show you is you can go to the settings here, and this really allows you to do a lot here. So what you can, for example, have is these scheduled future tasks that you have. So basically you can create a schedule and you can schedule some prompts that will be executed at a certain hour. This is very, very powerful, right? You can periodically run some checks, generate some reports, maybe even send some emails, because you even have an email service. So you can send an email to the email address that you have here, and you can create a task like this, right? You can have some data, share some data with Manus. You can connect it to your different applications that they are able to work with it, store data there. So This is a very powerful tool that gives you a lot of possibilities and is in constant development, so they are constantly adding new features. If you want to get more tips for Manus and more content like the video you have just watched for other AI tools, you can join my AI Explained community. We are just starting out now. This is why the price is only $9 a month for the first 20 people who join, and the price will increase in the future. And I will be here providing you with weekly new content regarding the newest and greatest AI tools and how you can use them to benefit you in your professional life. Of course, the link you can find in the description below. Thank you for watching.